Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right in a relationship, yet your partner still seems distant or unsatisfied? Maybe you give them attention, send sweet messages, or even make sacrifices to show you care. But something feels off. The truth is, relationships don't fail because of a lack of love. They fail because of unspoken expectations, things your partner wants but never actually says out loud. And if you don't understand these hidden desires, you might be sabotaging your relationship without even realizing it. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 things that men and women secretly want in a relationship but rarely express. These are the expectations that can make or break a connection. Once you understand them, you'll not only strengthen your relationship, but you'll also avoid the frustration and confusion that so many people face in dating and love. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll start seeing relationships in a whole new way. Most people believe that love alone is enough to sustain a relationship. But the reality is, no matter how much you love someone, misunderstandings and unmet needs can create emotional distance. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you were doing everything right, but your partner still seemed unhappy? Maybe you planned a romantic date, but instead of being excited, they seemed distant. Or perhaps you expressed your feelings, but they didn't react the way you expected. That's because love languages, emotional needs, and personal expectations are different for everyone. The biggest relationship mistake people make is assuming that their partner thinks, feels, and wants the same things they do. But the truth is, men and women often have completely different emotional priorities. And because these needs aren't always spoken out loud, they become a source of frustration and disappointment. That's why today, we're uncovering the 5 silent desires that shape every relationship. Once you recognize these, you'll not only understand your partner better, but you'll also avoid unnecessary arguments and strengthen your connection like never before. The first thing everyone secretly wants is emotional security. This isn't about financial stability or physical safety, it's about feeling safe to be yourself in a relationship. No one wants to walk on eggshells, constantly worrying about being judged, criticized, or misunderstood. If your partner feels like they have to hide parts of themselves, they will eventually pull away. And that's when relationships start to crumble. A common mistake people make is playing mind games to test their partner's loyalty or interest. This creates insecurity instead of trust. Instead of making your partner feel unsure about where they stand with you, show them they can rely on you emotionally. That means being present when they're vulnerable, validating their feelings instead of dismissing them, and making them feel valued even in moments of doubt. When someone feels emotionally secure in a relationship, they open up, connect on a deeper level, and invest more in the relationship. The second silent desire is that attraction goes beyond looks. Physical attraction is important, but it's not what keeps people truly interested in the long run. What really matters is how you make someone feel. Confidence, emotional intelligence, and the ability to create deep conversations all play a role in attraction. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that appearance alone is enough to keep someone's attention. But studies show that relationships built purely on physical attraction fade quickly. What truly keeps attraction alive is how you engage with your partner on a daily basis. A thoughtful gesture, a deep conversation, or even just showing genuine interest in their passions can make you infinitely more attractive than any physical feature ever could. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Everyone craves a balance between independence and connection. In every relationship, there's a fine line between feeling loved and feeling trapped. The happiest couples understand that being in love doesn't mean losing your individuality. A common mistake people make is either becoming too clingy or too distant. If you depend too much on your partner for happiness, they may feel suffocated. On the other hand, if you're too detached, they may feel unwanted. The secret? Maintain your own identity, your hobbies, your passions, and your social life, while also making sure your partner feels valued. A relationship should add to your life, not consume it. And when both people feel free to be themselves, the relationship flourishes. The fourth silent desire is something that many underestimate. Clear communication is more attractive than you think. Have you ever been in a situation where you expected your partner to just know what you wanted? Maybe you thought they should have noticed you were upset, or that they should have planned something special without you asking. But here's the reality: most people are not mind readers. One of the biggest relationship mistakes is assuming that love means intuitively understanding each other. The truth is, no matter how much someone loves you, they won't always know what's on your mind unless you express it. Being direct about your needs, boundaries, and expectations isn't demanding, it's essential. Clear communication prevents unnecessary misunderstandings and actually makes you more attractive because confidence in expressing your thoughts shows emotional maturity. Finally, the fifth silent desire is something simple but often overlooked. Small gestures mean more than big words. Saying, "I love you," is important, but if your actions don't match your words, they become meaningless. A mistake many people make is assuming that grand romantic gestures, like expensive gifts or dramatic declarations, are what truly matter. But in reality, it's the small, consistent actions that create deep emotional bonds. A spontaneous hug, a message checking in during a stressful day, remembering their coffee order. These are the things that make someone feel truly loved and appreciated. It's not about the size of the gesture, but the thought behind it. Now that you understand these 5 silent desires, you have the power to transform any relationship. Relationships don't fail because of a lack of love, they fail because people don't feel understood. When you start recognizing and fulfilling these hidden needs, everything changes. Your partner will feel more connected to you, your relationship will become stronger, and you'll experience deeper emotional intimacy than ever before. So now, I have a question for you. Which of these 5 silent desires resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you an insight you hadn't thought about before, share it with a friend who might need to hear this too. And if you want to dive even deeper into how to strengthen your relationships, check out this next video here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. See you there.